and welcome to 8DO's Hybrid Tools 2. My name is Tanya, and I have the great pleasure of taking you through this powerhouse of a library. But first, let's take a look at the user interface. Up here is your dynamics, attack, and release buttons. And here you've got your bandpass filter, low pass filter, and high pass filter, which can all be controlled from your keyboard mod wheel. Up here is a rescue button. It resets the entire interface to its default settings, which can be very useful if your inner artist is having a bad day. Down here is your equalizer with low, mid-high, and high frequency controls. Further down is cutoff filter control, which is associated to the mod wheel. Whatever filter you choose will be controlled from the mod wheel. Very effective for sculpting sounds to your mix. Over here is our gate function. This is the amount of gating you want, and this is the speed of the gate. But we're going to fool around with that a little bit later. I should also mention that all these elements can be configured to your MIDI controller. All you have to do is right-click your mouse over any of the knobs and faders and move whatever MIDI controller you want, and bam, the two are connected and controllable. Cool. Now check this out. This is our new internal browser. One of the cool features about Hybrid Tools 2 is that everything is built into one single module. You essentially have access to the entire library through this mini browser. This allows you to quickly go to any articulation you want without having the hassle of loading different programs. We have 8 core categories: mega horns,
speed monsters,
taiko rolls, tonal, Zupa, Dubstep FX, DEFCON 1, and cursed. Some of these categories have a variety of additional subcategories. Okay, just before we get started, we also have an internal rating system, so you can rate your favorite categories. The rating system goes from 1 to 5, and it easily allows you to remember your favorite sound categories. And everything you're about to hear is straight out of the box. No EQ, no effect, no compression, and no hanky-panky. Now let's get rockin'. First up is our new generation of mega horns. These took several months to create and are hands down the most beefy creations we have ever heard. We know you love them so much, so we designed 2 separate full banks of them. Also, check out how you can control the pitch of the mega horns on the key switches and how you can sculpt them with filters and live FX from the keyboard. The monsters. The monsters, also known as speed monsters, are recordings of old vintage race cars gone hybrid. The thing about vintage cars is they are never muffled like modern ones. They are just pure awesome noise, almost a bit like our mega horns. Vroom, vroom. Taiko rolls is pre-made epic percussive rolls. We did both short and longer ones. The rolls might sound like a simple concept, but these are super epic percussive rolls. Our tonal category contains a disturbing multi-sampled synth bass and processed choir. Check out what happens when you play the choir with our gator and use our real-time live FX on top. The FX are triggered in real time from your keyboard. Zupa is one of our new giant categories in Hybrid Tools 2. Zupa contains dramatic risers, piercing stingers, wild screams, and ultra-heavy drum kits. It also contains deep, multi-part sections of psychological noises, death-defying slamming hits, and trailer wooshes. Things like psychological noises and hits are actually really playable in sequences. Our Dubstep Trailer FX category is a powerful collection of dubstep effect sounds. They're super useful for trailers and hybrid scoring. DEFCON is a new big category, and it contains 4 core categories: Black Ops, Deflector, DEFCON wooshes, and 2 mega banks of DEFCON hits. I wanted to end this video on a super positive note, so I'm going to introduce you to a new big category we call Cursed. Cursed is designed for dark types of scores and trailers and contains all the core paranormal elements needed for dark scoring. Cursed contains breaths, intrusives, songs, and dark and forbidden spells. See you on the other side. I hope this library is on your radar now.